He said it was because he let the pod people in. The Mormons. Pod people are synonymous with the Mormons and the Chinese. Pod people are the Latter-day Saints, the LDS. And this is, of course, one of my fire and brimstone. Things you don't have to worry about till you see that bright light, flat line. And yes, it's our military pit bull project stuff. And it is our main street fiction stuff. Yeah, I'm the cool guy with the imagery. And I hope to put the fear of Dad in ya. I'm Milton, son of a carpenter. My daddy carpenter worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Mary Ann. I am the son of a carpenter. Mary. I get to make parables. And this one is about how they've been going stone cold crazy lately with the high-tech toys. They butchered a couple of videos. I can't use one. Was my sugar check from yesterday. Putting shit on the face. Being Chinese. Oh, we couldn't do anything about it. Mormon, they in there playing high-tech toys. We can't do anything about that. Yes, you can. And Darren has related his story to Red and Vince, two street cops, California, LA. The street cops. It's my fiction. A few of them are good there. Actually do the jobs. Actually represent character of what a law enforcement person should be. But Red's telling Vince, let me get to my sugar chick. Red is telling Vince about how he went to see Darren, and he was missing a whole bunch of stuff, a knuckle a day, as long as you play. It's my fiction, guys, don't worry. They got plenty of replacements for Darren. And that's what Red was talking about. It's the bloodline of Darren. And while I was there, he had his bloodline. And Leslie there. And yeah, he was to get out of his pain. The streets are real mean. Countless ways to cause fellow man pain over the years. Millennia, plenty of ways to do it, and they're going to show them all off in hell on earth. And remember, that's a nice place. He took his Aunt Leslie and hung her on one of those crucifixion X's. He's got the best health care plan around, so he's going to be around for descendants of descendants to witness. Same with Darren. But the thing different about Darren is 228. He, as Vince points out, he's got so many commendations for bravery and such. He is all over. He forgets he's got that roadkill. He got tire treads on their face. Bottom of the barrel kind of folks. Got those in his shoes. And yeah, the character's still going on. This is the streets, our fiction. He had so many commendations for bravery and such. He was all over the fake news, pointing out how brave he was, and of course how brave all of his cowardly cops in California were. I'm not going to get into that big five. I woke up, came in here, and my TV was on, my internet connection, my computer was on. It's pod people, maybe Spectrum, who knows, but Darren is going to be made the example of over it in our fiction. And Red says, yeah, I know. When they stage an event to point out how good they are, how brave they are, how this they are, how that they are, the stage event's part of our fiction. They consider, a whole bunch of folks show up at a park for a rally for the fake news. That's our fiction. He was so brave. I can't believe he's doing that. His own family members. He's hanging them. He's being mean. They got chemical pain. They got knucklings. They got knuckle. They take off the knuckle and the next knuckle, next up. The torsos make for great hell on earth stuff because volume. You don't have to worry about them running off, and you can still cause those torsos, every method known to mankind, pain. He was really getting into it. Red says he said come back next week. I'm gonna be doing some mean stuff to my Uncle Harry too. I'm Milton, son of Carpenter Mary. Try to call me 424-229-4140 and see what I mean by the very real life. You can call them the streets, unseen business, call it just plain corruption. You can call it California's cowardly cops actively taking part. Corrupt cowardly cops actually taking part. I got 4 C's there. In America's hijacked lifelines. And you can call them on it in the real world. That's why I tell them, they're letting them run hog wild here with the pod people, the Mormons, the Utah guys, and taunting with the computer left and right. I was trying to find something to get through Walmart.com. I'm in a wheelchair. It's easy to order from them. And they literally stopped the computer. For whatever reasons, they're pretending I'm their this one, that one, the other one, and I've come up with a kind of a neat thing for the this one, that one, the DARREN'S in the making. And Darren is having his real life character, his real character pointed out in our fiction, because he's doing that to his family members. In the real world, you can point out Darren's very real life character by calling up California's crooked cops. Do that. All good cops across America, you put their numbers on the backs of these files, you print them out by the truckload, you hand them out, you tell your folks, we don't have a news media. We must be the news media. You call up these crooked cops, include Microsoft, include the city of Santa Monica, include any Adventist, the Adventist cults and the Mormon Latter-day Saints cults, very active participants. Oh, don't get me started on my Antaki attack. In the real world. Hand out these spots, tell your citizens, call them up, ask, what do you know about this? If they say they don't know what a Flight 93 check, you direct them to www.christcomplexlinks.blogspot.com. That will take them to YouTube's with years and years and years of those Flight 93 checks. The entire Hussein administration, where they placed someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins. Made a joke of our politics. Those the Great Wall of Evil that has just me and all this imagery made a joke out of not just a joke. That's very serious stuff there. Just when you're watching TV, keep a notepad or maybe even your phone. You see a Muslim PR campaign on American TV, you make a video of it in the real world. NCIS is very good for that. It's a good show, but I saw it last night. Got that Muslim PR campaign going. Make note of that. And check and post in 5. Make that video, whatever you get when you don't get me, with your phone. 424-229-4140 if you want certified mail. 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, apartment 409, Los Angeles, California 90065. Make that video, whatever you get when you don't get me, post it. And yeah, you can use that via speakerphone. We call it California's Crooked Cops. The non-emergency numbers at work and their numbers at home. I do that, and yeah, direct them to Christ Complex Links. Gotten 93 checks from years and years since 2009 before 2009 I had Word docs. 2009 when I started designing this stuff, like what's on my chest from 2009. Direct them to that and say, are you involved or are you incompetent? Because I've been making these 93 checks for 9 years, and not one Flight 93 check and post call. Not one Flight 93 check call. No emails, no mail, no FedEx, no UPS about that. That's been sensitive. If you're going to send me mail, make a video first. It's going to be stolen. Organized crime of epic proportions. They can place someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world and now has the buffoon Trump in there, waving the Russian flag in our White House. We need to take America back. Make that video, whatever you get when you don't get me, John Melton Brady, 424-229-4140, post it. And then come see me in person. Have wit will travel. Show me the perfect place to build. Jesus is the immaculate house here on earth. And look in my Main Street fiction for those DARREN'S and others to grow. Streets are mean as hell. Don't let the fact that I'm very serious and telling you all about your family's hijacked lifeline and how you can make a video. Make a video of several crimes. You can't tell me what you believe. That's what I mean by Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. That's one. That's religious censorship. Yes, the kind that can place a man with a religious name, Hussein, in the highest office in the world. It's lifeline censorship. That's the most important. You don't know when else your phone won't be allowed to work. It is also lifeline censorship, religious censorship. I can't roll and talk at the same time. Oh, here's some more vibes. Lifeline censorship, religious censorship, your gate's livelihood. It's going to be boring what you get when you try to call me. A phone ringing, an error message, a busy signal. If I make videos of this call log, look for them on youtube.com/DNFD series. The playlist there, Melton's call logs. And yeah, not 193 check in 9 years of asking. I made one on Thanksgiving the past year and a half. This is January 2nd. And no, not one in 9 years of asking. But make that video. You're making a video of something boring, yeah. Phone ringing, error message, busy signal. But it's not going to be boring if you need the firemen, police, paramedics. That's why you make a video of all these very innocent, very good folks patting themselves on the back in the news, left and right, out here in California. And I'm sure in the national kind of media as well. You make a video of your phone not working, and the next time you try to call up a customer and you get that phone ringing, error message, busy signal, which isn't going to be boring. You need a fireman, police, paramedics, good police. You make that video and you post it. You say, this is money out of my pocket. I don't know when else my phone won't be allowed to work. It's also my lifeline being censored, and those worried enough about it, oh my mean fire and brimstone. Worried enough about it to alter phone records covered up. It's much worse than Watergate or any political scandal. This involves our lifeline. It involves America and what we are about when they place someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world. So pick up your phone. You can make a nice meme. I know you want to do mean like me. Fire and brimstone one, but make those serious ones. Check and post in 5, and make those funny ones as 2. Funny ones as 2. Make the funny ones. Oh yeah, there's the stigmata medical research being passed by with California's Crooked cowardly cops, corrupt cowardly cops in bed with the folks in here taunting actively. Turn the computer on in the middle of the night, just a small thing. No heat in the apartment. And what I had to go through to get the damn post office to deliver the heater I ordered from Walmart. Come see me in person. We'll travel. Next Christmas, have me spend it somewhere besides just with the handsome bald guy. That's the devil's people. Make that video, post that video, come see me, and don't forget to call up California's crooked, cowardly cops who are doing that to my computer with Microsoft's blessing. I'm sure they got a lot of computer keys running around with the pod people and the crooked cops. And if you can't follow my fiction, that's fine. You remember the mean stuff and remember the serious stuff about California's crooked cops and what we must do. They're a threat to our way of life. Let's address that threat.